Hi guys, welcome to Cooking with Demetri. In this video, we're actually going to be making burgers from scratch at home. So without further ado, let's begin. Now that is the burger right here. So what we're going to start off with is the steak itself, in which we are going to defrost it in the microwave. As always, the quickest way to defrost the steak or any meat product at all is the microwave. Okay, so we're going to be putting this in the microwave for, I would say, 2 minutes, and we'll check on it after the 2-minute mark. Okay, so while we are waiting for that to defrost, we're going to get our potatoes all ready. Because the potatoes are gonna be taking a while to cook, so we might as well get it over and done with. We're just gonna do a couple. We're just gonna make 4. And just in case you are wondering, here's our just plain white potatoes. And what we're going to be doing is scrubbing the potatoes in the sink to make sure that they are nice and clean. Now, they say just to wash the potatoes because of the fact that there's a lot of starch on the potatoes, and this makes it a lot better. Now, you know what that means? That annoying beeping means that our steak is ready. Because these potatoes take the longest, obviously we're gonna start those first. So what we're going to be doing is taking this cloth and just drying this potato off. So what we're going to be doing is cutting these potatoes in French fry shape. Only 2 more to go. So what we're gonna do is just put it on the pan with some butter, and we're gonna season it right on the pan itself, because I feel like that'll be just a lot easier. Okay, so we have this. I'm gonna actually pour it right on here. So we have all of our stuff that we're going to be using over here. We are gonna be using some salt, oregano, onion powder, parsley, black pepper, and garlic, and then of course some butter. So we're gonna be chopping up this butter right now, and I think we're gonna need a little bit more butter than that. Usually you do use oil, but I'm trying to make this a little bit more healthy. Okay, while this is heating up, we're just gonna leave it here. Okay, so I'll come right back to you guys when something eventful happens with that. Okay, now that it's crack-lacking, now that it's actually boiling over here, we're gonna add the spices. So we're gonna add, I would say 2 pinches of garlic, or no, you know what, I would say 3. So I do like the garlic taste on the potatoes. And then we're gonna be adding a little bit of parsley. By a little bit, I do mean a lot, because parsley is good. As we mix this, it's gonna get on the other potatoes too. Now we're gonna be adding some black pepper, just a little bit, because I don't like black pepper that much. Sprinkle it right on the top there. And some onion powder. And then, of course, you can't have French fries without some salt. So it's really not that healthy. I try not to put a lot of it. Okay, now let's mix this. It's already starting to smell really, really good, but it's still not even cooked halfway. So I'll come right back to you guys. Okay, so now we're going to be focusing on the burger itself. So what we're doing is just crumbling this burger. Now this bowl is a little bit too small, but you know, we're not really adding anything. We're gonna season this burger a little bit with some parsley, 2 pinches of garlic, because I love garlic in all of my stuff, onion powder, and black pepper. Okay, you need to season your burger. Okay, now, we're gonna be mixing this around. Okay, now this burger is starting to smell really, really good with the French fries. Now we have the burger patties, and immediately wash your hands. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is checking on our French fries a little bit. They are doing pretty good over there. They now look a little bit crispy, but let's get a closer look. Oh, okay, let's turn this down a little bit. This is actually cooking a lot faster than what I thought. Some are burnt. I mean, I do like things burnt, but it doesn't really look good for the thumbnail. Now, I definitely did overcook these. What we are going to do is start putting the burger on this. And again, we are going to be using butter for the second pan as well, so it does come out a little bit healthier. Now, I did lower this a little bit so the rest of these can really cook. This one's like burnt to a crisp over here. But what I think is that these potatoes do need a little bit more seasoning. And then we're gonna be adding a little bit more seasoning to the actual ones that are still cooking. Now, like I said, I do really enjoy garlic on all of my stuff that I cook. Okay, now if you do notice over here, we do have butter over here starting to melt. So what we're gonna do is bring a couple of these burgers right over here to start cooking. Okay. Now we're just gonna be mixing this over here and making sure that these don't burn. But surprisingly, I was right. If you do cut them smaller, they do cook a lot faster, but I didn't expect it to cook this fast. Surprisingly, you really don't taste the charcoal, like on this. You don't taste it at all. I'm just cooking the other side of most of these, and then this is gonna be shut off. Now, once these potatoes are done and cooked, what we're going to be doing is actually cooking the bun on the same butter as the potato. That's really gonna taste really good. I can't stop eating the potatoes that are cooked. They're just seasoned so well. Compliments to me. Now that the potatoes are done cooking, we're gonna start making the buns. Now, these are mini buns that I do have. Now we're gonna let those cook a little bit. Okay, this is pretty much done. We just need to add a little bit more seasoning because you're supposed to add seasonings to your burger while it's cooking. Okay, so everything is done. I'm just gonna get another plate and I'll be right back. Okay, so what we're doing now is just taking the burger buns off of here. And then we're gonna take these. Now, we're gonna just flip this one more time, but this one's all set. So what we are actually gonna add over here right on top of the burger are my favorite condiments, which is ketchup, mustard, okay, and then these hot peppers are super good, if I can open them. Okay, try to open. There we go. Boom, right on top. And we might as well add some french fries right on the top. Now that is the burger right here. We're gonna be adding some more french fries. Okay, now thumbnail time. Okay, so without further ado, let's taste test. So obviously I've been eating the potatoes while we were cooking it, and they're really good. Now let's try this one right here. Oh, I'm excited. That's good. I should do this more often. Like, compare this to like McDonald's or something like that. Like, there's no comparison. This is bussin'. This makes me just want to like eat this every single day. While cooking the burger, leave it alone. Don't flatten the burger. That's only gonna make all of the juices come right out of the burger. Really not good. But other than that, everything's delicious like always. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for enjoying. And if you did want to try this recipe, I'll link all of the directions to do this recipe down below. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for enjoying, and I hope they have a great rest of your day. Subscribe down below to get weekly recipes just like this one straight to your notification bar if you enable notifications. Thank you all for watching, and I hope they have a great rest of your day. Bye. Hey, were you really going to click off this video before leaving a like and subscribing down below? Wow, so rude.